Hello everyone and welcome over to race 5 of the NR2003 PMU Cup Series here at Chicagoland. And oh boy, last race was mental. Back at Atlanta, it was mental. We had leaders colliding while leading. Dylan Hayden and Jack Halleck. Jack Halleck was leading, Dylan Hayden second place. Dylan Hayden literally touched on Jack Halleck, sending them both onto the wall, and that gave the win to rookie driver Enes Kakia. So that was a mental race. So moving on to Chicagoland, we will start off with the qualifying session. So who will qualify this time for today's race? Everyone, please take your picks. And it's going to be Blake Parker who will qualify on the pole. Dylan Hayden second place. Jonah Burris third. Angelina Patrick fourth. Drew Walker fifth. Trey Meeks sixth. Flandre Wilson seventh. Dex Miyazaki eighth. Zach Campbell ninth. And Jimmy Irving 10th. And the rest. Oh, and by the way, Olivia Reynolds is back from her injury back at Talladega, which almost claimed the life of Wright Sr, who is out injured. Hang on, let me look again. Okay, all good. So let's move on to the race. The start of the race.
Drivers, start your engines!
And away they go. They're starting to rev their engines as the pace car will start to make a move. Here it comes. Here it goes. All cars lining up without issue. So far looking good. Yep, just double check that's Chicagoland. And our Black Strass will continue to drive for the 26 car. Okay, what happened? What? Okay, that was a scare. Something glitchy. Some glitchy just happened. So hope he's working well as we've gone green now. Just checking the stream's okay. So the stream is okay-ish. Hopefully we're not going to have any issues with graphic glitches during the race. As Blake Parker will try and keep the lead, but look at that, almost free wide here. Something's glitchy on the cameras. We're going to have to pay. Whoa. It is getting a bit glitchy. So we're going to have to watch out. Maybe I'll try and do some shots where it's better to view shots from certain parts of the track. Because there's some sort of a bug going along. Maybe it be better if we change the track. Maybe. Here comes Dylan Hayden for the lead. He tries to overtake Blake Parker. There is Jonah Burge behind him. There is Jimmy Irvin, and then there's Drew Walker, who almost took the win off for Enes Kakia, but wasn't able to do so. take a look at Dylan Hayden. We go on board Dylan Hayden, rear and back. And by side as well. Quite an interesting Chevy branded O2 car that Blake Parker is driving. And there is Angelina Patrick, the female rookie, on the 48 now. The 36 car had a bit of bad luck so far in the season, despite being the hottest car on the field, for being very successful in the series so far, winning 2 championships in the likes of Jerry Chen and Owen Scott, who won last season. But so far, Angelina Patrick is doing slightly better. She's doing okay. Probably not at the best, but she'll get used to it because she's a rookie. And the 36th car is okay-ish. I'm sure there'll be more things to come for this for the 36th car, and of course Angelina Patrick herself, at least during the rest of the season. Blake Parker back up front. Dylan Hayden tries to still win where he could have got back at the last race at Atlanta. He lost it thanks to the collision he caused on Jack Halleck, and now he's right behind Blake Parker. I think Blake Parker is in the All-American racing car, and I think Hayden is driving for Petty Enterprises. I will confirm that in a minute. Oh, and here comes Trey Meeks in Camry Sr.'s car. He is trying to put as much success as he can possibly count on his return to the PMU Cup Series, because Camry would have been driving that car, but he's unfortunately injured. So now now Trey Meeks is going to try and put as much success as he can possibly can as Dex Mizaki. What happened to Dex Mizaki? There's something going along. Oh, he entered the pits. I think there are reports of having problems as he was coming into the pits. What happened? Yeah, Dex Mizaki just slowed down. That was from like lap 8. Whoa! But that was all sudden for Dex Mizaki. He literally just wasn't able. I think his car literally just gave up at the wrong place, wrong time. So yeah, we'll look further into that later on, because Dex Mizaki. Yeah, we'll take a look. We'll keep it on Dex Mizaki and see what has happened from there. I don't know where is Dex Mizaki now. He was a lap car. I think he's gone now for some reason. We'll find Dex Mizaki. As now Angelina Patrick up into second place. Yeah, Dex Mizaki is actually, he's doing quite well. He's giving away as much as he can possibly can to the rest of the field. They are lapping him basically. So let's take a look. So Page Jr. Enterprises or Motorsports Sevilla 48 is racing for that team, and and All American Racing. Yeah, sorry. And the O2 car is racing for All American Racing. So yeah, so I was right. So here comes Angelina Patrick on the O2 car. The 48 car is back in third place now. I'm sure it's bound to happen. Something is going to happen during the race. They're almost going 3 wide, a bit like what we saw back at Atlanta. Yeah, I'm sure something's going to happen. The 36th car is closing in on the O2 car now. Here comes Dylan Hayden on the... He's going to try and get close to the 36th car, but here comes the 36th car on the O2 car. Will she take the lead? Probably not yet. They're going side by side, but the O2 car shuts the door on the 36th car, but the 48 car, will he give her a push? Oh, could have been free wide, but not quite. And it looks like the outside line is getting better than the inside line. So if you're on the outside line, you get the lucky line. Not the inside line, as Angelina Patrick still clinging on to dear life behind Blake Parker. Will she do it again? And here is Jonah Burridge. Jonah Burridge, his only race win came last race at North Wilkesboro. He joins in for the battle for the lead. And we've got two drivers that clashed with each other last race. Dylan Hayden and Jack Halleck are back together. This is going to be like an interesting duel to see. And we have a caution. What happened? Aditya Baggers got involved. Let's see what happened. Let's see what has happened. Riley Hill caused it. He caused Aditya Baggers to, be thrown onto the wall. I don't think he suffered much damage, actually. I think he's okay. Just a bit of a scratch. Maybe a bit of damage. We'll take a look at it again. Riley Hill caused a collision on Aditya Baggers, sending him, well, both onto the wall, actually. And giving Riley Hill a bit of damage. A bit more damage to sustain than Baggers. We'll take a look at another angle. Yeah, some damage on Riley Hill. So, unlucky for Riley Hill. Let's go on board. Whoops. On board Aditya Baggers. And pit stops. Whoa! Sheridan! Whoa. Sheridan. Well, would pretend that didn't happen. But, well, I just saw it at the wrong time, so... So Blake Parker is still in the lead after the pit stops. And away we go again. So no drivers have retired as of yet. Both drivers that have caused the collision, Baggers and Riley Hill, will continue after the restart. I think Dex Mizaki is also continuing despite being a few laps down. And he's right there. So we're continuing on for lap 20. And the battle's certainly on. There's a long-lasting duel between the 48 car and the 14 car. They're certainly not happy with each other. It's CDM Motorsports versus Petty driver, I guess. And now they're battling for the win once again. So what will the 48 do? On the oh, and Jack Halleck sneaks in for a pass for second place. And look at them, they're going 3 wide. They're going 3 wide. That is not a good sign. There could be a caution. And another caution just happened. What happened again? Looks as though Bradley Ream also sustained some damage as well. Let's take a look at it again. This time on Jimmy Irving. Jimmy Irving caused a collision on Bradley Ream, sending him onto the wall. And similar thing happened not long ago with Riley Hill. This time on Bradley Ream. Let's take a look and see how much damage did Jimmy Irving sustain in that collision. Bit of damage. And away we go again. And here comes Angelina Patrick on Jonah Burridge, giving the 36 a push. That looks like a bit of friendly work from the two. Angelina Patrick will sneak in for the lead for the first time. Is it the first time she's led a lap? Probably. And here she is. Where's Jack Halleck? Jack Halleck in 35th. What happened to Jack Halleck? Why is he so down the order? Whoa. I think he had a... Hold on. What happened to Jack Halleck? I think he had some problem. Oh, he had oh! I think he had some problems. I think maybe he had pit stop issues. Let's see. So he was in 7th place. I wasn't able to get that. I think Jack Halleck had issues, but anyway, we're back on front. Was it they had an early pit stop? They had early pit stops. They must have come in, I think. I don't know. I'm a bit confused. Anyway, forget about it right now. Blake Parker now back into the lead after a brief lead from Angelina Patrick. We'll take a look and see. How long did Angelina Patrick let a lap? It wasn't for very long. You can see her leading right now. You can see her leading then. And then Blake Parker took the lead back from her. And we're back live again. And the Dex Miyazaki sustained more damage. I don't know where that came from. It looks like Cameron Jr. is climbing up. We've not seen him in the top 10. I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong, but he's certainly climbing up. Solomon Sheridan appears to be climbing up as well. I think Van Campbell might be the one to watch as well. We've not seen him as well for a while. And here comes Jonah Burridge on the 95 car. Here comes Angelina Patrick. She's got some help from the 95 car now. But will it be enough? Or will Blake Parker shut the door? Not quite for Angelina Patrick as Blake Parker shut the door. Here comes Wright Jr. on the 36 car now, as he is going to try and have his turn to battle for the lead. Almost full wide. Almost full wide. Quite interesting to see. Here comes Jonah Burridge. Cameron Jr. wasn't able to get in front of Engineer Patrick just yet, as it seems to me that Blake Parker is still in the lead. He's still in control of his race at the moment. The outside line is getting interestingly better than the inside line. Is this how it works in Chicagoland? I think. I don't know. There you see it. 4 wide, 4 wide. I can see they're not far from Dex Mizaki. How far they are? They are not that far, actually. So Dex Mizaki is getting slower and slower. Engineer Patrick on the O2 car. We should go for it. What a great drive with Thien. And Roberto Crangier joins in as well. They're now getting caught up with Dex Mizaki, but Blake Parker slowly gets through on Dex Mizaki. But Angelina Patrick, oh, not quite. But Dan Hayden is going to be a bit unlucky down there as he gets into the back of Dex Mizaki, the lap car. But Roberto Crangier Jr. is now in second place of the results. So certainly a lap car can change literally everything. And as a result, Roberto Crangier Jr. just got the lucky card, and now he's going to go for it once more for the lead. Roberto Crangier Jr. Will he go for it? Will he go for the lead? I think he will. Hold on to it, or will Blake Parker deny it? Will Blake Parker deny it? Angelina Patrick is just literally watching around the leaders. Whoa. And then Zach Campbell and Don Hayden join in as well. So far, no lead change as of yet. Well, for much of this race, I think. Roberto Crangier Jr. is going to try again on the O2 car, but will he succeed? He's going to succeed for the lead. Oh, and Blake Parker is going to try and do a photo finish kind of thing, but Roberto Crangier Jr. is back. Yeah, Roberto Crangier Jr. just barely made it to the lead by only 1 unit of a second, and now Angelina Patrick will give the leaders a push. I guess she's the hungry driver right there. The hungry driver right there, as I think she's literally trying to keep herself useful in case anything happens to those two up front. And Angelina Patrick pushes. He's going to try and push Roberto Crangier Jr. past Blake Parker in the O2 car. Probably that won't yet happen. Blake Parker will continue to lead. I think a lot of the cars need to... There's got to be something called an outside line. They're going to have to try to use the outside line to their advantage for now, because I mean the reason they're probably not using it is because they're probably not capable of being on the outside line. I guess it's their style of driving. So here is Solomon Sheridan is now going to be up to third place. Up into third place is Solomon Sheridan. He is now definitely using the tactic that I just explained. of trying to stay on the outside line, which can give the driver a different feeling on the track. And now here comes Roberto Crown Jr. He's going to try and use the inside to pass Blake Parker. And here comes Solomon Sheridan. What will Solomon Sheridan do? "24 laps to go, and it's an interesting race. We've seen a couple of cautions, so I guess it's worth making it a race. And for those who are watching it, I guess it's worth watching it. Here comes Roberto Crown Jr. Will he take the lead? Solomon Sheridan is behind the 9 car. He's trying to give 9 car a bit of a push, and he's probably going to try and make it free wide for the lead, but it's not in a good position because the inside line isn't good here at Chicagoland. And I don't know what else to say, as looks as though that Roberto Crown Jr. is certainly fighting for himself right now. And here comes Angelina Patrick. He's going to try and take third place. She's going to try and get back to where she wants to be. In fact, hang on a second. These cars, 66 and the 36 car, they look a bit similar. They look fairly a bit similar from a distance point of view. And here comes Zach Campbell on the 11 car, whilst the 9 car tries to do what he can to overhaul that 02 car. We have got 21 laps to go, and it is still anybody's race, but still O2 continues to lead the race. Of course, he has not won a race for God knows how long. I think it's been like 4 seasons since he last won a race. It must be 4 seasons if I remember correctly. And now the 9 car goes up front of the O2 finally, but will he hold on to that lead? And I think Solomon Sheridan's going to try and do the same on the O2 car of Blake Parker. I don't think we're going to see any lap cars as of yet. No lap cars as of yet. Or in fact, they're getting closer. They're getting closer to those lap cars. No, not quite. They're like half a track away. So we were looking good. And Nick Tander is now going to battle alongside the 11 car. Here comes the O2 car. Will he overhaul Roberto Crown Jr. for the lead once again? Here comes Solomon Sheridan on the inside line of Blake Parker. He's certainly going to try and make a late minute charge. Still not yet. I think he needs the outside line to be able to do that. Unless he can use pure luck on the inside line. He's going to have to make it quick. I think Dylan Hayden is as well watching him from the rear. And here comes the 48 car of Dylan Hayden, but will the 11 car use it to his advantage? Not quite. Dylan Hayden is up into 3rd place now. Dylan Hayden up into 3rd place now. The 11 car down into 4th, and Angelina Patrick's going to try on the 11 car now. 16 laps to go, coming up to 15 laps to go. on board Solomon Sheridan. And the 11 car is going to try and overtake the 48 car once again. Trying to make up the place that he has lost. But so far, the 9 car is currently leading the race. Could this be the first 9 car other than Terry Lowe to win a PMU Cup Series race? And this could be Royal Fan Motorsports' first ever win of the team, of course. And Dylan Hayden is literally fighting. He's now literally fighting for second place. But Blake Parker is right there. And there's no caution as of yet. It appears that they're going a bit slower. Just a bit of a warning sign of things to come, probably. This can change the drivers challenge-wise. So Dylan Hayden up into second place. Could he chase down Roberto Crown Jr. and try and go for a win? We can only wait and see, as Blake Parker is literally giving a bit of a hassle right now. We're coming up to 10 laps to go. Very soon it will be 10 laps to go. Blake Parker pushing Dylan Hayden just a teeny weeny bit, but will it be enough for Dylan Hayden to get towards the lead, the leader? We've still got a bit of time. They're now approaching Dax Miyazaki. This could change literally everything. Here comes Blake Parker on the 48 car. They're now going side by side, but let's see what will happen when they get close to Dax Miyazaki. Ooh, Dylan Hayden's got the outside line pretty good. Is he going to go for it on the 9 car? Will he take the lead? Coming up to less than 10 laps to go. And he is literally trying to get to it. Oh, but the lap car is going to change everything. He's going to change literally everything. Here comes Roberto Crown Jr. on the lap car, but Dylan Hayden is not done just yet. Wow, this is certainly meddling with the race. 8 laps to go. Here comes Dylan Hayden on the outside. He's going to go for it on the outside. Will he make it to the end? Will he make it up in front? They're going side by side. Dylan Hayden's got the better out of it. Better line out of it. Will he take the lead? He does. Get up front. He will take the lead. First time in this race, I think. This is the first time that Dylan Hayden has led a lap this race. Unless I'm wrong. But Dylan Hayden, at the very late stage of the race, is up in front right now. Roberto Crown Jr. is going to slow down. And there is Solomon Sheridan. He's going to try and do the same thing as what Dylan Hayden has done. I think he's just watching from afar from the rear. I think he's going to try and replicate what Dylan Hayden had did to try and overtake Roberto Crown Jr. 6 laps to go. Here comes Solomon Sheridan on the inside line. Quite unusually, I think could be better on the outside line. I think this might give Roberto Crown Jr. a bit of a push on the 48 car once again. Ooh, don't you dare let the 48 do the same as what happened last race. Roberto Crown Jr. could fight back and probably pounce them back. Unless maybe Dylan Hayden could try and hold back. But Not quite. Roberto Crown Jr. tries to overtake on the inside line. Still not enough of it yet. But it's still anybody's race. Because now Roberto Crown Jr. got some drafting from the two cars behind him, Sheridan and Parker. We're now coming up to 4 laps to go. Here comes Blake Parker on the 11 car. Dylan Hayden getting more comfortable down there. Now it's 3 laps to go. And we're coming up to 2 laps to go. The penultimate lap of the race. Will Dylan Hayden hold on to the lead and win the race? Or will it be maybe Roberto Crown Jr. could try and fight back towards the end of the race? And we're coming up to the last lap of the race. So what will Dylan Hayden do? Will he hold it? Well, and I think Roberto Crown Jr. might use the outside line. I think he's trying to fight back on Simon Sheridan. Here comes Roberto Crown Jr. He's on the same fast line as Dylan Hayden. Will it be enough? Not quite. Or is it? Not yet, not yet. So Dylan Hayden's going to take the win here at Chicagoland. His first win of the season. In what was an interesting race to see. What an interesting race we've seen right now. Dylan Hayden wins at Chicagoland. And a great start. I think that Henry J. Brown's best start of the season with a 6th place finish. So Dylan Hayden wins. Roberto Crown Jr. 2nd, Blake Parker 3rd, Solomon Sheridan 4th, Eddie Flores Jr. 5th, Henry J. Brown 6th, Cam Wright Jr. 7th, Zach Campbell 8th, Jonah Burridge 9th, and Nick Tander 10th. And the rest, you know where you finished. And the fast lap time will go to Olivia Reynolds, 29.157. So Dylan Hayden wins an interesting race, to say the least. So we shall move on to, I think we'll be moving on to Dover. I think Dover. I will have a look at it again. So yeah, Watkins Glen. We'll be moving to Watkins Glen. So we will thank you everyone for watching this race. We will see you all there at Watkins Glen. And for the first time this season, we're going to a different kind of track, a road course track. So once again, thank you everyone, and I will see you all there back on the track very, very, very soon.